Round 6 of the Dextro Energy Triathlon I2 World Championship in London. And all eyes will be on just one man. That's Alistair Brownlee. When you win once, it's been a good season. You win twice, amazing. 3 times already, and he's trying to go for 4 in a row. And very few male athletes have ever come close to this in their entire careers. Brownlee in the top 6 right now, but the swim being pushed by Ivan Vasilyev, and there he is, the talented Russian, looking over his shoulder, and he will see 2 or 3 other Russians, as well as Frédéric Belabre from France, as we go through the second 750-meter loop. Gomez into that lead group, as well as Alistair and Jonathan Brownlee, so about 3 or 4 Russians, 2 of the Brits. Gomez into that bunch. And as they come back toward shore for the second time, you can see a clear break now has happened on the front end. About 10 or 11 men look like they are going to have a small break. Ivan Vasilyev, Frédéric Belabre, Javier Gomez, Alistair and Jonathan Brownlee, Polanski into that group, Kankov. So that is a very talented cycling bunch as well. And if they are able to get a quick transition, this could just be the kind of break they were looking for. The 2 Brownlee brothers out. There's Gomez. Huge crowd here, expected to be well over 200,000 people. The sun is out, and a perfect day on remnants of what will become the 2012 Olympic course. 11 or 12 men in the breakaway, and as you can see, the men breaking away, the chase group coming up from behind. There's Gomez really trying to drill it. He and Brownlee have battled each other a tremendous number of times in 2009, including the European Championships, where Gomez came out on top, but Brownlee has been undefeated on the World Championship Series. There's Frédéric Belabre, a past world bronze medalist. And as you can see, the group of men trying desperately to hold off the 30-plus second gap that they have back. But that is Brian Fleischmann right there, and he is pulling up a number of other athletes, so we are looking at an ever-growing population into this lead group. Vidal into the bunch as well, and the chase group not too far behind. Brownlee is trying to encourage these men to not let the chase group with Brad Kollefeld, Daniel Unger, as well as Jared Shoemaker, who are coming up from behind, trying to make sure that they keep the gap that they have had out of the water. But look at these guys come, and they have worked incredibly hard out onto that bike. Justice, Rank, Unger. So the Germans have a very solid group here, and they're trying to get themselves back into this bike ride. 8 laps, 40 kilometers. Bruno Paes just going through, and that is Javier Gomez. He has been down for a crash. Look at the backside of Gomez. The face tells it all, and look at the road rash. He said he was in the best running shape since the World Championship. Brownlee frustrated now, having lost Gomez, who did so much work on the bike. And now Brownlee is trying to get the rest of the men in this lead group to do a little bit of extra work. His young brother Jonathan responding, and Alistair Brownlee like a bit of a general there. And you can see as the men come around the corner, the chase group are just seconds back now. So what was 1.45 seconds down to just a half a dozen. And you got to believe over 45 men are going to be together with 2 laps to go. But the big name, Javier Gomez, out, and that is going to be a very difficult thing. A small break now off the front with the likes of Bruno Paes trying to make a breakaway. And there is Bruno Paes, who did the same thing in Kitzbühel, Austria, a tremendous cyclist. The Portuguese athlete trying to make a small break here as 48 or 49 men are sitting into that main group. As he comes around the corner, I think it was Rudy Wild who was trying to bridge up to him as well. Chris Gimmel sitting into this chase group. Jared Shoemaker off that incredibly fast run. We'll see whether the talented American is able to get another quick run here in the Olympic City. And that is Rudy Wild, who has pulled up beside him, so we have a 2-man breakaway. In fact, I think they made an error. Look at Rudy Wild is out of his cycling shoes. That should have been coming off the bike, so they have miscalculated the number of laps, and Bruno Paes and Rudy Wild will ride through the transition zone. They should have come off right there. Here come the main group. Look at the number of men. It'll be chaos for sure in this transition zone. Athletes are falling down around them, and you can see that is Vidal just going down right there. So he's trying to get back up. We think that Brad Kollefeld has also gone down with possibly a bike that has caught him in the back of the leg. And as they head out onto the run course, it is going to be 46 or 47 men. And that, in fact, is Brad Kollefeld. It looks like he's got something through the foot. Might, in fact, have been one of the spokes or the back cog of one of the athletes. So the man who's had so many silvers this year. Well, there are the two men who should have come off the bike in the lead. They'll be a bit frustrated, and Brownlee already pushing himself into the lead. Justice from Germany in a great position. Every week a different German seems to have an outstanding performance. As one side of the road, it's Brownlee, Vidal, Justice, and Alistair Brownlee pulling away now from some of the incredible men in this field. Chris Gimmel sitting back in third. And look at Alistair Brownlee. He is going, I think, to do the magical on this bell lap, and that is take a 4th consecutive World Championship victory. Justice right now about 100 meters back in second. And here comes Brownlee, the crowd who have heard about this man but haven't seen him race at home. Now look at the stands are filled, and Alistair Brownlee will be just over an hour and 41 minutes. An incredible victory, number 4. He'll go to the Gold Coast as a man to beat. Justice gets his best performance of his career here in London, and Chris Gimmel gets on the podium.
Yeah, absolutely can't believe it. I mean, at the start of the year, I had no idea I'd go this well, and I've had a lot of luck on my side as well. You know, different things in every race. I've been pretty lucky, and yeah, but you know, even after each race, I had no idea that I'd carry on racing so well, and yeah, I'd just done a big block of training, so I didn't quite know how I was going to go today. So yeah, I'm pleased to get a good result.
Sorry, Daniel was world champion, Jan Olympic champion, Mikey is world number ranked, and it's a motivation for everybody, and everybody's thinking, yeah, I train with these guys, and you are not so far behind, so maybe also can be so good. Or
yeah, mate, it's yeah, it hasn't been too bad a season. I mean, it's all about for us guys, it's getting back to the great form for the end of the season, and it's nice to be on the upward curve. Tried pretty hard to manage the last 2 races in Europe with some pretty heavy training, so I'm really happy with the result today, and I'm heading in the right direction before the Gold Coast.
Another man heading in the right direction, Alistair Brownlee with his 4th consecutive victory. He stands supreme. Justice a great race, and Gimmel gets on the podium for the first time in 2009.